Hi, I'm a mom of two learning finances with you. So today we're going to be looking at some bonus cash, quick cash ideas. This is something that really pertains to me right now because I'm on maternity leave and we need some kind of extra bonus cash. Something that we can get really quick and get the ball going. But this is great for stay-at-home moms, and just gives you some ideas to think about and brainstorm for your own situation, right? Because we're always going to have that big elephant in the room that your income is not enough, right? That is the reality. That is the awakening that you should have when you're doing those budgeting sheets that I walk you guys through, is that your income is not enough. You need something else, right? Everyone needs something else. Everyone needs a top up here and there. So here are some ideas. Let's get through it. Okay, number one, sell your stuff. So what I mean by sell your stuff is any old baby clothes or toys or furniture, anything that you can get rid of quickly and liquidate. That's what you want to focus on, is decluttering your house for one, and also getting those quick wins where you post it on Facebook Marketplace and then the next day it's sold, that kind of thing. So really, this could be anything. And number two is create stuff. So create stuff. This is if you're good at, art or crafts, something that you can make, like baking. There's lots of local bakers in my town, and which are like mom made. So it's a win-win to support those kind of businesses. So really, after you've done decluttering, or while you're still decluttering your house, with number one, selling your stuff, number two, start to think about what you're good at. What can you sell and what's cheap to make, right? You want a low cost and high profit. Not too high that no one buys it, but you really want to make sure that what you're putting into this is not that much. Okay, if your dream is a food truck and you look into it and a truck is, $3,000 upwards, you'd probably be lucky to find it for $3,000, but let's just say $3,000. That is too much money to start, right? This is going to be just quick fix, something that you can do within, 6 months, okay? That you don't put a lot of money down. You don't need a huge loan. You're not going to try to, borrow money from other people. This is a quick, easy, create your stuff and move on. Okay, number three, provide a service. Don't mind my writing. Provide a service. Okay, so if you're good at like photography or like doing nails or makeup, something that you can charge people for your service for, right? Something that you have expertise in, you have some education or qualifications that make you credible, right? But that you can also make into a side gig. For example, I've done photography all my life. I've done classes. I show my photography on my social media. So it was really easy for me to start a side business in photography. So, so for this, you have to think of what you're good at, what you have qualifications in, and what other people already know you for, right? Because that'll help market yourself. Word of mouth is such a strong marketing tool. So if your friends and family already know that you're awesome at doing nails or makeup, then they're going to be the first people to market you. So sell your stuff. This is existing things that you own. This is stuff in your house that you want to get rid of anyways. Might as well get a few dollars for it. Create stuff is number 2. Create stuff. This is like art, crafts, baking, anything that you can make and sell. You have to check for your bylaws and local restrictions and whatever, because if you're going to be doing something like baking, you should have like a food safety certificate, and some other things. I'm not too sure, but depending on what you're wanting to create and sell, that you should do some research. Basically, you should do some research on what you need to do that legally, and provide a service. This is the same kind of deal. It's a business, right? A business, right? So you're going to be responsible for seeing how you register for a small business, what's the qualifications for that, what other legal requirements do you need in order to provide the service. Definitely check it out in your area. So provide a service. I gave nails, makeup, hair, photography, etc. Right? So to go a little bit deeper into this, we can think about what you're good at. Sorry if you can't read my writing, guys. So what you're good at versus what people will buy, and what you can start at low cost. Okay, so again, you want to really make sure that if you're baking, the first few things that you're going to offer to people are going to be like easy, super, like, cookies, just a few ingredients, nothing crazy, nothing like, nothing crazy, because you want to keep your initial costs down. You want to make sure you want to put enough money that you can start something profitable within, 3 to 6 months, right? What people will buy. So think about at a farmer's market, what would you buy? And then what you're good at. So this is like, think about what you're educated on, what you have a lot of practice, what your family and friends would say that you're good at, and just try to find what overlaps. So you can do like that kind of circle and see what's in the middle here. Yeah. Right. So if you have any questions, please put it in the comments below or reach out to me. I'm happy to answer anything that I can, and would love to hear your feedback. And yeah, I really appreciate the help on my channel. If you guys can subscribe and give me a thumbs up, send it out to your mom's group, your local moms group. That would be awesome, because I am trying to help other moms, just like me. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you in the next video.